everybody. It's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode. Enjoy what's in it. And y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there. Consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. Hey y'all, welcome one and all to a new excuse me. You know what? I'll cut those a blooper. Who cares? Anyway, this is not just a normal interview, this is a reunion interview. I don't know if you guys still watch season one, but if you guys did, you guys might have remembered I did a incredible musician named Jay Alexander. He actually came from Rap Heads. If you guys also are from Rap Head, you guys might have known him as Jay Alexander. We did an interview a while back, and he's back here. He's back here. I'm so stoked. He has changed quite a bit, so we're gonna dive into all of that. Welcome, and guys, you might as well get used to his new name, Alyx Trinity. Get used to it. Used to it. It's his brand new name, and the brand new name because brand new changes, which we'll dive into. Welcome to the show, Alyx. How you doing?
Pretty well. How about you, man?
I'm doing well. You shocked me. Guys, I just wanted to just fill in everybody on just this. I was trying to hit up people, right? And I see bullhorn music, and I was like, I don't know them. They seem brand new. And he
Yeah, that's
responds by, "Why do you want to do it again?" I'm like, "What do you mean by again?" And I was like, "Can you just say your name? I don't remember." He said Jay Alexander, and I was like, "I remember you," and I just went crazy after that. I just went crazy because it was like we haven't seen each other in like since January, so it's been like
yeah.
almost a full year since we've done our first interview. So like, wow, it's like how much time has went by, and what a crazy coincidence, huh?
Yeah. Bullhorn Music is actually a conglomeration between myself, Nick Apollo, and my artist. She does my my girlfriend does some of my artwork now, so I kind of brought her on, and Apollo and I work together often. He does my mixing and whatnot, so we kind of made a not exactly a group because we haven't released anything together under the name, but it's just kind of a conglomeration of sorts.
Oh, so like a collection of work.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, dude, that is awesome. I love all this. I love what you've been doing. And a lot has gone down since it
Yeah.
happened. And I'm so stoked we get to like dive into it. I'm so exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. Let's dive in. Firstly, um, this is gonna be future nostalgia. So a lot of people knew you as Jay Alexander. And I want
Yeah.
to know, and the fans want to know also, what inspired you to have this new personality?
Well, I've just been making a lot of changes as a person and as an artist recently. I've been focusing a lot more on exploring my heavier side, and I've started sticking to myself more and keeping a smaller community, and as well as life has been coming up for me. I've been looking into getting help for certain things that have plagued me for years and whatnot. And I decided, I'm changing, so may as well take a name on that signifies and represents the brand new rebirth or renaissance, if you will, that I'm going through. I just released a my first project under the name September. Hold on, late September. It's actually called Renaissance, and it's the first project under the new name. Let me find that for you.
Mm, that's awesome. That's so cool. And I respect the change too. I love how like you're rebirthing yourself, and like you're like born again. It's like
Yeah,
yeah, you get the point.
yeah,
Which that's fantastic. I'm all for it. It's amazing. And like how much time has passed by and I didn't even recognize you. Like that's how crazy life has been. That's how crazy it's been because I didn't even recognize you until you said something. Like,
yeah. I think it's probably because my profile is an edited picture, but even still,
yeah. Yeah, that kind of like confused me a little bit. But I was able to figure out once things got
yeah.
revealed, that kind of thing. But all in all, I'm stoked to see you're still making music. I thought you would have just, I don't know, gone to sleep and
Nah, man, I've
gave
been
up.
doing this shit. I've been doing this shit personally, writing since 2015 and putting shit on YouTube since 2011. I ain't going down.
All right, I see you. I see you. I know you're not gonna stop. That's one thing
Yeah.
I'm
In
sure of.
fact, I'm actually coming up on my 10-year anniversary of my first video on YouTube in December.
Oh, happy early 1 year. That is so nice. That's so nice.
Yeah, fucking 10 years ago already.
Wow, yeah, it's crazy how a decade goes by. Um,
Yeah,
it's insane. It
I've
feels
gone through I've gone through three different major names since then, and a couple of other stuff thrown around. But I've released under three different names since then, and it's been a journey.
Yeah, I can tell you've been going through a lot as a person, so I can definitely understand how that could be a major thing.
For sure.
I can see all that come and play. So I just wanted to fill you in because you've been here before and we know a bunch. But so now that you have this brand new personality, how's your music changed any has your music or the way you do music changed at all, or are you still the same person as you were when you were Jay Alexander?
That's kind of a duality of sorts. I've basically stayed the same, but I've been focusing more on doing what I would want to do and what I like to hear, what I would listen to myself, and just focusing on what what makes me sound the best, like what genre should I stay in to practice on until I get that down before focusing on another one. So it's the same type of methodology, but at the same time, it's making sure that I don't just put something out without being pleased with it. Instead of before, I still made good stuff occasionally. I had gems in the I had diamonds in the rough, but at the same time, I've put out stuff that were subpar just because, oh, I need to release something now, and this sounds good enough, rather than let me focus on this and make sure to build it up and release it later on when it's finished, rather than I have a date that I need to get it out by.
Mm.
So to summarize, basically, it's the same in the sense that I'm still sticking to the same type of mindset to make the music, but at the same time, it's different in the sense that I don't feel an obligation to set a deadline anymore, rather than make it, make sure it's finished and it sounds good, and then put a deadline, put a release date on it.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's
Good
good.
example.
That's good.
Yeah, good example. Last time I didn't have any idea when projects would come out because I was kind of scrambling and doing stuff on different projects, and everything was coming out at different times. Now I have a very specific and set up amount of projects, so I have several for at least several months in the future ready and waiting, so I can focus on more, and there's no crunch time to hold me up on.
Mm. That makes a lot of sense. That makes perfect sense. And I love that you're still being yourself, but you're improving and adding more, and you're developing more, but you're still keeping the originality that we all know.
Yeah.
Which that is like really good that you're able to do that. Some people have to like change over everything just to um I guess just you get the point.
Yeah.
What I was really trying to say, the example is that some people they just have to change over and they change over everything and they get rid of the original sound because they think it's like childish or something.
Yeah, it makes sense. For me, it's just being in the right mind state to make what I know sounds good, and getting the proper setup to it so that it sounds as good as it can sound.
Ah, yes, that makes a lot of sense. And I felt that too. Whenever you were saying about that development, I felt it too. And I feel like you
Yeah.
have developed because even now this feels like a lot more than the first time. It feels like more going on and more stuff has happened. And a lot of changes happened, good changes, and your music got better. So it's like a lot to applaud on.
Yeah.
That's like really good that you're able to develop and still keep all that, which is really fantastic.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I'm expecting it to show in the future releases that I put out. I know I'm getting better, but it'll come in time. So I'm not worried about. I'm not too worried about perfection anymore because it'll either come out right or it won't, and I'll do a better one down the road. So that
Yeah,
weight's off my
exactly.
shoulders as well.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, and people make mistakes too, so at the same time, those mistakes are perfect learning things. So
Yeah.
perfection is not really a definition, it's not really, it's just like a fake word people use. Just wanted to add some truth, just wanted to drop a truth bomb.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I want to jump into more. Now that you got all this going on, what can the audience look forward to from you in the future?
Well, I've got a couple of projects on the horizon. I'll pull up the handy dandy notepad that I have just to. I got everything scheduled so that I have a good have good punctuality. I actually just released something on the 26th, it's around the 26th, I think it was. I actually have a short film coming out. It's roughly a 25-minute song. It's five deathcore songs that are coming out, and there's a little bit of acting with it between them. Basically, it's told from the perspective of someone who's going through the five stages of grief, and each one of the songs is one of the stages. So I have a short film coming out for Halloween. I'm excited for that one to come out. I put a lot of work into that video. Uh, After that, I have a project coming out in November. Then a big project for December, an EP for November, a album for December, and I'm still working on putting stuff together past that. I don't know how much I can say about it. I'll just hint at it, and hopefully there's no conflict of interest here. But there's a project. I'll try to say as little about it as I can while still talking about it. People might know about Next Apollo. He and I have a small project that we're working on. My vocals for it are finished. He's just got to put his own vocals on it and mix it, and it'll be out. I have no idea when that'll be out, but I'm excited for that because it's a really interesting and really cool project that he and I are putting together. I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't know how much he wants revealed just yet, but I'm very excited for that project. I enjoy working with him and making music with him, and hopefully it'll be just as big and sound just as nice as it does so far. I mean, obviously, well, he's on it, but you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, a couple of projects coming from me in the near future, and then that'll be announced as soon as it's finished.
Mm. Wow, dude. Wow, that's really wow.
Yeah,
That's like a lot going on. That's a little more than just music. I mean, there's a lot to uncover. Firstly, what the heck? Wow, you have a short film. What can you tell us about
yeah.
the short film? What inspired you to do one?
um, I just wanted to really play around with some editing techniques that I have an app that I use to put my videos together. I wanted to play around and just see what I could make out of it, and it just kind of grew from there. It was just kind of an organic idea that just blossomed, and it didn't even the project itself. It's 5 song EP. Didn't even start out as a film, but I just went, huh, this is a cool concept EP. It's short enough that I could feasibly put enough clips and whatnot together. Why not make it something completely unique and release it like that? And so I made like 25 minutes worth of filming and put it together, and it became the Grief album, the Grief EP and short film. I'm very excited to release it because it's a first for me. And if I had, outside looking in, I think it looks really nice altogether. I'll let it speak for itself in October for Halloween. So
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. I love that you're using the film to help with your EP. That's really cool. That's major promotion points. Major. And I don't know if people have been paying attention, but you've been mentioning X Apollo quite a bit, so I want to kind of know y'all's history. Like, how did you exactly like meet X Apollo, and what kind of adventures have you guys been going through?
man, I that's a very good question. We've been teamed up, so to speak, for so long. It's hard to tell. I think if I remember correctly, I think I first got him on for a Rat Pad artist cipher. I'll have to look that up for you. And if I remember correctly, I got him on for a Rat Pad artist cipher, and we just kind of been working together from there. Later on, he started mixing for me, and he's been my mixer ever since. And we do occasional stuff together too. Also, I'm sure you know about the album he released a couple of months ago, maybe a year now. The Glitch album. He had me on there like over a year and a half ago, and that finally came out. That sounded awesome. Yeah, we've just
Yes.
kind of been off and on doing stuff together. I had him on one of my tracks earlier this year, and he does my mixing. So he and I have been kind of a team ever since I brought him on as my mixer.
Wow, dude, that's amazing. I love it, y'all's chemistry. You've been featuring his project, you did him a verse, and he's been featured on your stuff. It's like, wow. Now that's incredible.
Yeah.
And I did not know that you guys knew each other. Like, I know Next Apollo. We've been friends for a while, and he's done projects with us.
Huh.
And he's been here. He's actually been here many times.
Oh, nice.
Oh yes. I did have like a vision thing that you guys would like be here today. But I know that's not possible because he's like so busy.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for what he did on the what was the first the first concert or whatever it was you did.
Oh yeah, the Island of Misfits.
Yeah, Island of Misfits. He did. I think it was his first music videos or series. I should say he did like several for it. Those were absolutely incredible. I've wanted to have him on something with me now since then. So he
Yeah.
it looks like he does what I do. Basically, I don't have a film crew, so I have to make do with what I have. I just set my phone up and uh, basically just pantomime from there. So be awesome to have him. Uh, I've done a couple of videos with a couple other people, but I haven't done anything with him yet. I'd love to bring him into it.
And I would be so shocked and like honored to see that if that happens. That'd be so dope if that happened.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I'm sure you're listening to this, Apollo. Hit me up with it.
Oh yeah, he tunes in. He
Yeah,
definitely tunes in.
he's a cool dude.
Yes, I mean his performance at the show, I know it's about you, but he blew us all away with his performance. I think his performance was the best. Well, one of the best.
Yeah, definitely.
That was there.
No, dis-
I mean he just brought the whole thing down. It's like wow.
no discredit to anybody else, but he may take a year on an album, but you better believe that album is damn fire.
Yes.
He definitely knows how to focus on something and keep polishing it until it seems like it's been a long time, but a long time means nothing when you produce a bad product. He makes sure it's not bad.
Yes, yes. I've noticed that too. He works really hard to get his music, and sometimes he even works harder than others around.
Hell yeah. Having him on in Bullhorn is definitely a positive impact on the entire project. I believe I can say for sure, at least me, I believe I might have some sort of small impact on him, but definitely he inspires me to just make sure to make the best that I can make and continue on regardless of outside forces.
I can see that. I can see that. He inspires a lot of people. And I love that he inspires people. I love that he's himself, and he brings like a special fire and spice to his music,
Yeah,
especially
for sure.
though, especially with his music and his performance. Like Glitch was an amazing album. He really brought the house with that. He kept spreading it around. He kept working on it and getting it out there. You can tell he's a real, like, true devoted artist when he's doing
Oh
all
yeah, he's and I'll be the first to say he's improved a lot. I've told him personally he's improved a lot because when I first heard him, I I'm honest, I wasn't completely impressed because everybody starts somewhere. He was at the beginning, but I'll be the first to say he's gotten so much better in a year, 2 years, however long it's been, and eh, coming from me, that's he got better a lot faster than I did. So kudos to that, honestly. you know.
Yeah, yeah, no cap at all. He has improved a lot. I
Oh,
can definitely
definitely.
see. And from the first time I've heard of him, we did one, and he was like, really, he really developed from when we first met, and now he's doing all this.
Yeah,
So that's something.
he's greatly improved as an artist from his beginnings. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no cap, no cap. Facts. 100%. God. And he's even going to be at this year's festival, like the Devil's Night thing. I saw him sign up for it. I'm like, okay, now this is going to be good. If he's going to do anything like he did the first time around, oh
Oh,
God,
yeah.
we're in for a show then.
And now I'm on it too, so it's a little bit better.
Yes. And I just wanted to just spread that out because you wanted to kind of promote your album, and I was like, well, we're doing a concert. Why don't you just and you even had a video for it, which I was very surprised that you had one already
Yeah,
like set up and everything.
I actually just recently put it up last month or so. Apparently there was something wrong with it, so it's reposted now. But yeah, uh, two songs put together. It comes out to about 8 minutes, and I'm very proud of how it came out. It signified the transition between artist names and kind of for more or less uh, the lyrics themselves explain kind of the transition from one name to another and the idea behind it.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's incredible. I'm so stoked. And you just picked a perfect time. This couldn't have been any better.
Yeah,
Yes, I mean, it's going to be a 2-day event. We have over 60 people. I'm serious. Right now, the count's
wow,
almost 70 people signed up. I'm for real.
wow, definitely gonna be worth it then.
Yes, and a lot of the signups came from Facebook, and literally, I put out a mass post in the group, and people actually responded. Like, they said, like, "Hey, I'm interested. Me, can you tell me more?" And I was like, "Oh
Wow.
God!" It's like, and that shocked my world. And then when they started going into my DMs and wanting to do it, I was like, okay, okay, that's enough. What
Yeah,
that okay? It's like wow,
one
like
at a
okay,
time.
yes. And like that's pretty much the reason why I've been tired this week because that's what I've been doing. Like from last week to like leading up to Monday, I've been replying to Facebook.
I
Um,
feel you.
and yes, like getting and I've been trying to get people to sign up. I've been asking um, colleagues, even my Grammy winning friend, I asked. Now, see, him and I are pretty close, so having
Yeah, I
that
feel
kind
you.
of friend is like legendary.
Nice. Got
That's
a
pretty
big
cool.
roster then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've listened to the one DC Glenn. He was the finale person. He's actually the Grammy friend I was talking about. He's part of the tag team, and he's the one that came on, and he's a Grammy winner himself. So it's like, wow, like
Wow.
that's big time.
Yeah. Are
Like,
there for the Grammys? Do they have like smaller like underground stuff too? Because you think of the Grammys, you think, oh yeah, he's moving millions of copies a day. I'm not downplaying what he does, but I'm sure he's not. You know, I'm curious how that works. Do they have like levels to it or?
well, I'm going to explain the Grammys because I've watched the Grammys for many years of my life.
Yeah,
They don't look for underground people. I'm sorry, but they don't. They look for people that are up there with the record label. That's how the Grammys
huh.
work, and they're very unfair. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I can go on and on about how unfair it is, but
I've heard stories about that. Yeah.
yes, yes, it is very unfair. There's been many. In fact, last year's actually this year's Grammys, not next year's, but this year's Grammys was an unfair win. BTS, I don't know if you know BTS. BTS didn't
I
win a
think
Grammy,
everybody
and
does,
Dynamite
honestly.
was #1 on Billboard. That's unfair. They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't win one. That's unfair. Let me
Wow.
think. I'm thinking of others.
Did
The Baby
did
and Roddy
Nas get
Rich,
one?
their song didn't win either.
Huh. Please tell me Nas got one for his new album at least.
Well, hopefully. Now with this album of the year change, hopefully more people will get nominated and win. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
about the change at all.
I have no idea. I don't really keep up with it, honestly.
Okay. So basically, with this grant, with the album of the year change, it means
Mhm.
producers and featured artists can also be qualified to receive Grammys. So if you feature on an album and that album wins album of the year, or wins like pop, like vocal album of the year, or it wins best rap album, or just wins if that album wins any awards and you're featured on it, you could possibly get a Grammy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked. So more people get to win, but it's gonna be a
Yeah.
real like competition because there's like a lot of people that released albums that were very successful.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Montero just came out. Holy
Yes.
shit. That dude is going places.
Yes, I was just listening to it. I was listening to Scoop and Dollar Sign Slime on my way home, and I was like, this is like good. And I love Industry Baby and Montreux.
Yeah.
I those songs are really good.
You know,
Those are really
Jack
good.
Harlow. Jack Harlow is actually. I grew up in the same city that he's from. I'm actually originally from Louisville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I spent 8 years there, I think, roughly.
Oh, oh, what a small world, huh?
Yeah, a couple of
But,
years, and he and I might have been in the same circles.
oh.
Wonder how old that dude is.
That's really cool. But yeah, he's getting Album of the Year nom. And I know a couple. Olivia's definitely getting one. She's definitely getting a nom.
Yeah,
She's amazing. I love Sour. As usual, Tay will also get one. Drake will definitely get a nom because Certified Lover Boy is still on the Billboard 200, I believe. It's still
What
Billboard
about
200.
Donda? I know those two. I know those two went up head to head.
Yeah, I know the three albums will be probably most likely that
Yeah,
Donda Nas's album. Megan's album might also be nominated too. Hopefully, if that gets nominated. Her Good News album,
yeah.
I hope that gets nominated too.
To be perfectly honest, I feel like Nas should get it on
Really?
a unbiased level. Just the amount of creativity and the amount of talent that went into that album were just off the charts.
Oh yeah, so true, so true. And a lot of OGs were on the album, so yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
he might be a lock in for album of the year.
One can hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Next month we'll see the nominees, which I'm so stoked. The deadline to submit music was just last week, I believe. It was either last week or it's this. Yeah, it was last week. So now we just gotta hope and see
Yeah,
who's
I just
gonna.
looked it up. That's actually surprising. Jack Harlow is younger than me.
Oh yeah, Jack Harlow. Oh yeah, he's gonna get a
He,
nom because of Industry Baby.
yeah,
He's gonna probably be getting best pop solo performance. I mean best duo perform best best
sure.
duo performance. He'll probably get a nomination for that, and he'll probably get best new artist. He'll probably like that's like probably a good theory that he'll probably get best new artist because of how he's been
Yeah,
doing.
I didn't even realize he's 2 years younger than I am.
Oh yeah, he's very young.
Well, nearly 2 years younger.
No,
But
please,
yeah, that's
that's nothing. That's nothing. Olivia and Nikhil Roy are 18 years old. They're like really young.
huh. And I know Nas, I think, is younger than Harlow is.
You talk about like Nas. Nas is a little older.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think he's that young.
Yeah, he's not 18, but I think he's like 21 or something.
Yeah,
22.
he's within 20 or probably like early 30s.
Yeah, he's 22.
Oh, okay. So he's a little young, but not too young.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That I got a couple years on him. It just shows that right place, right time, and you make the best music possible, and you're definitely gonna get put up, and you're gonna go places. That's for damn sure.
Yes, yes. Preach on, 100%. So I'll just be finger crossing. And just like 21 Pilots said in their speech, like anyone can get it. So I wouldn't
Yeah,
sleep on it just yet.
a lot of good artists deserve it, definitely, and Nas is absolutely up there.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Now I want to know from you, what is the whole breakdown with your name? Like, where's it come from? Your new name, where's it come from?
Alex obviously is derivative of Alexander. My middle name, same as J. Alexander was. The Trinity reflects kind of a couple of different things. It's the different sides of me that come together to make up me. The three in one type of deal. There's also the fact that this is my third name that I've released major stuff under. So the first was Mind Over Matter, then J. Alexander, and it kind of came together that way. So it's the third. That's the other Trinity together, and it just kind of also reflects my artistry and what I kind of the kind of thing that I make, kind of a alternative, uh, not afraid to step out of the bounds of what is considered. I can't think of the word. What's considered normal or what's considered acceptable. I tackle a lot of like spirituality and not quite occultism, but up in that type of higher state of mind type deal. And I'm not afraid to tackle stuff like that, or also tackle things that aren't considered correct or aren't considered acceptable to speak on. If I have something to say, I'm gonna say it regardless of what comes out of it essentially. So it's kind of a conglomeration of all these things that make up three put together into me as an artist, and it just kind of spawned from that idea.
Mm, interesting. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I think everybody should at least get to know like what the hell is he talking about? Why does his name look like that? They're gonna have the accent. Like, what the hell is his name?
And then the Y instead of the E is just kind of a stylistic choice.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're gonna act like why. You gotta get those
Yeah,
confused.
that's what it's there for.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Um. All right. So there's a lot of new people that's been tuning in. Of course, you have noticed that firstly, this podcast is 1 years old now. We've crossed over 100, so just filling you in.
Nice.
Yep, so those things happened, and social media has improved, and we
That's
got a lot
good.
of things going, so I'm so stoked.
It can create just as much as it destroys.
Yes, 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 yes. So in case people have no idea who you are, If someone asks who you are, what would you say?
In short, I am me. In long, I am me, but long. But basically, I'm just an artist who isn't afraid to speak about the things that he believes in or the things that he sees and either agrees or disagrees with. I'm just somebody who, if you tune in to listen to what I make, I'm just trying to make something that I would enjoy, as well as just trying to put myself into whatever. If you hear it, that's me speaking through what you're listening to, essentially. So I try to put my spirituality and my being into the music as a conduit to health or to inspire or whatever may come of it. So basically, me as an artist, when you hear my music, just imagine that's me speaking through a medium that's just so beautiful and so grand that it basically encompasses me in a 4 or 5 hour long minute song, and you're listening essentially to a part of me, I would say. So when
Mhm.
you listen to something that I make, it's something I had enough of a mind and enough of a state of being to put into it and basically fuel it with my creativity and my essence, so to speak.
Mm. Wow, dude, you went deeper than I thought you would. I was thinking about like a bio, but you went like deeper into the hole than you dug.
Yeah, I mean that's my bio is I am this and
Oh my god, damn. Oh.
just a part of me as an artist and as an extension of me as a person.
Oh wow, oh wow. And I could see that you honoring that. It's been reflected in your music and you as a person. So you're definitely right on point with that.
Yeah.
You're definitely on point. God. Now this is something new that I didn't do the first time. This is called a switch interview. You'll get to ask me anything you want at your own expense, although I don't prefer any personal questions.
Yeah.
Anything you want, anything you want me to, if you want to dare something, you're free to. It's just so we can just connect more. So go for it.
All right. Only problem is the way my brain works is difficult to come up with things on the spot, but I'll attempt to. Um,
It's all right. It's all right. If we don't have anything, I'm cool with that.
yeah, I can probably come up with something. Just take a second.
All right.
um, what's your most anticipated album or song coming out this year, or has come out?
My God, good question. Before Montreux came out, I was excited to hear Montreux because I've heard about it. He's talked about Montreux for what since Old Town Road, so I was very stoked
Yeah.
to like hear that. And then Drake was the anticipated one, and Nas because I've heard news about them and I've heard theories about when the album's coming. And like, damn, like yes, now it's coming.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. And now I'm anticipating about Adele. People need to
Huh.
know Adele's one of my favorite singers. She's just a powerful singer, and I love her.
Yeah.
She's incredible, and she just released a teaser on YouTube. A single coming out next week.
Oh
Called
wow.
Easy on Me, and people have a theory that it will be the album 30. That's what. they're saying it's going to be called.
Huh. That's cool.
Oh yeah, 100%. Those are some of the most anticipated ones that I've looked forward to. And of course, Doja Cat Planet Her. Doja Cat is amazing. Those are just a couple of ones.
Yeah, she had a thing. I know she had a thing with Nas even, so that was cool. See her to see everything kind of come together and make such a unique uh conglomeration of different things. That was a really interesting thing to see.
Yeah, and the break from Say So. I
Yeah.
well, now get some more nerves. I can't listen to it anymore. I can't listen to that shit no more. All right. You got any more you want to spit out?
I think that's an adequate dig into your personal life.
Are you sure? You could ask me anything or dare me anything. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think I've exhausted my resources.
All right. If you're really sure. Let's jump right into the most fun of the show, the artist showcase. Yay! All right, take it away.
All right. Let me know when. Make sure. All right, good to go.
Yay!
All right. Make sure that's not too loud. Is it picking up okay on your end?
It's okay, a little low, but it's all right.
Okay, turn it up then.
Try that.
All right.
That's good. Take it off.
Yeah, back up for me. I need to breathe. I can feel these walls closing in. This ain't a game. Why can't you see I'm trapped beneath this sin? My time has come. I crossed the line and I know I have left it to burn. Will anyone ever rescue me? I am calling out. I cannot get out. There is no way out. No screaming shout. Oh. Say what you will, my fate is sealed. This cannot go until the house finds an exhale. With my bones exposed, I wait to fade as my eyes are closed. I see the mess I made. I took from you something that you can never get back. That lack of hope is more fatal than a heart attack. I hope one day I can repay for my transgressions. As I burn hell, I know I'm bound to learn my lesson. I'm bound to learn my lesson now. So will you show me the way? rock yourself. Face the music. Say what you will. My fate is sealed. This cannot go on till the hounds find the next man. If my bones explode, I wait to fade. My eyes are closed. I see the mess I made.
Mm.
Hopefully that came through all right.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You went you went insane on that song. Wow.
That's
And
coming on the, let me make sure the date for it. Can't find it down. That's there. That is on Fairy Tales and Happy Endings coming out in December. That song is called Death's Embrace.
oh, that's awesome, dude. You went all out. Like you were yelling and the beat was like with you. Like if that's the kind of way you do music, I'm shocked to see what you have for the show. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much on par with what I've been doing recently.
mm. Well, that's perfect. You're gonna be celebrating Halloween with us then. That's cool.
Yeah, and if you think that's heavy, just the Grief EP is even heavier. The short film. That's kind of in the middle of what I've been doing recently. I've been focusing on primarily heavy stuff lately, so
Yeah, dude, I can tell. I hope I get a free seating at this short film. I hope I get like a free seating. I did interview you twice, so I should get freebies.
yeah. And you've got the exclusive first concert debut essentially coming with the new thing that we got coming. So
Oh,
I can't remember
yes, yes,
can't
yes.
remember the name off the top of my head, so you'll have to excuse me. But that's my first actual concert debut. So
Oh, wow, you've never performed in front of others before?
no, not on a large scale. I've done early on. I did a couple of cover songs for like a church or something like that. But this is nothing serious. I would say.
Mm. Awesome, awesome. That is so cool. I'm so stoked. So amazed. And that was incredible. I'm so excited to see what you got for us. Immortal Being has not heard of you, so they're going to be really surprised when they hear about this. They're going to be blown away. Well, technically, a lot of these artists they haven't heard of, so they're going to be blown away and shocked.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
I've definitely been improving myself, so I hope it comes across in the same way as everything else does.
Ah, cool. Well, and yeah, y'all, if you guys enjoyed that, make sure to catch him at Devil's Night. This will be released later, so it's already on YouTube. But if you guys are just in time, it'll be released on October 29th and 30th, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. So excited. And thank you for agreeing to come back. I've missed you. I've been wanting to see you for a little while. I tried messaging you on Discord, but you wouldn't answer. So,
Yeah, I've gone from Discord. I basically mostly use Instagram for music now, Instagram and email.
makes perfect sense now.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Well, I'm glad I got to connect with you more. And hey, I'm glad to see you again.
And happy to come back on here and spread what I've been doing lately.
And this is a perfect that you're in the midst of season two. We'll be having our season three next year in 2022. So I'm so
Oh,
stoked.
nice.
Oh yeah, I'm really aiming to get a season every year.
I feel you. It's pretty standard season setup. So yeah, that'd be a good thing to aim for.
Oh yes, 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 yes. Yes. So again, thank you. I know we gotta take off in about a sec. Oh, don't be sad, y'all. Do you have any lasting things you'd like to say to the audience before we head off?
Thank you all for tuning in, and feel free to check out my stuff at Alyx Trinity Music on YouTube. And of course, check out other podcast episodes. And special shout out to my girlfriend and artist Storm, and a special shout out to my other partner in Bullhorn Music, Next Apollo. Keep doing you, and keep putting together the great stuff, man. Thank you all for tuning in.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for that rip off. Not rip off, riff off. Get it? Riff off because it's like the end note of like a tune and you just have the
Yeah,
end. Get it? I know it sounded like rip off, but it's riff off.
yeah.
It's funny. Thank you, Alex, for joining us tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, keep supporting Rabbit Out by checking out and following our social media. The best one is Instagram. So if you guys have Insta on your phone, which most people do, go ahead and get a follow right there on Instagram, and you'll be getting updates from us, including you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Only if you want to. But you should. Really should. I'll keep supporting Alyx Trinity and his brand new music coming out. If you guys enjoyed his showcase, make sure to catch him on Devil's Night concert premiering on October 29th and 30th. A 2-day event, so make sure to catch him. And thank you guys so much for always tuning in, and hope to see you guys on the next one too. And don't be idiots and not check him out. If you're not checking out him, then suck a dick. You are basically losers. Have a great rest of y'all's night. Peace.